I am Dr. Arijit Banerjee and welcome to the channel Health for All. In this video, I will discuss on renal stone, its causes, risk factors, symptoms, types, treatments and prevention. The video might be little long, but it's a complete guide on kidney or renal stone problems, and after watching this video, I can guarantee that you will know each and every details of this disease and how to prevent it. So stay tuned with me to know more and subscribe the channel to get the latest health related authentic scientific updates. Our kidneys are situated one on each side of our spine, which clean waste from blood and removes it through urine. They control the levels of sodium, potassium and calcium in our blood. But due to different causes, stones in kidney may occur, which sometimes may be life-threatening. So we need to know what is kidney stone. A kidney stone is a hard crystalline mineral material formed within the kidney or urinary tract. Kidney stones, which are more than 4 mm in size, are a common cause of blood in urine or hematuria and often causes severe pain in abdomen, flank or groin. So what are the risk factors for kidney stone formation? Anyone can get a kidney stone, but some people are more prone or more likely than others to have them. Research shows that men get kidney stones more often than women do. Some common risk factors are: number 1, low water intake; number 2, high dietary and calcium intake; number 3, diet with high in protein, sodium or sugar; number 4, being overweight or obese; and number 5, having a positive family history of renal disease. So what are the types of kidney stones? Kidney stones are in different types and colors. The treatment depends on what type of stone you have. Number 1, calcium stones, which occurs in 80% of all cases. Calcium stones are the most common type of kidney stones. There are two types of calcium stones. Number 1, calcium oxalate stones, and number 2, calcium phosphate stones. Calcium oxalate is by far the most common type of calcium stones that can be seen among all renal stones. Number 2, uric acid stones. 5 to 10% of all cases due to the uric acid stones. Uric acid is a waste product that comes from chemical changes in the body. Uric acid crystals do not dissolve well in acidic urine and mostly forms a uric acid stone. Number 3, struvite or infectious stone. 10% of all cases have this kind of stone. Infectious stones are not a common type of stone. These stones are related to chronic UTIs or urinary tract infections. Some bacteria make the urine less acidic and more basic or alkaline. These stones are made of struvite, that is magnesium ammonium phosphate, which forms in alkaline urine. These stones are often large with branches and they often grow very fast. People who get chronic UTIs are the highest risk for developing this kind of stones. Number 4 is cystine stone. Less than 1% of all cases have the cystine stones. Cystine is an amino acid that's found in certain foods. When high amounts of cystine are found in urine, they causes stone to form. Now, what are the symptoms of kidney stones? Common symptoms of kidney stones include a sharp cramping pain in the back and side. These feelings often move to the lower abdomen or groin. The pain often starts suddenly and comes in wave. Other signs and symptoms of a kidney stone includes: number 1, fever; number 2, urination more often or a burning feeling during urination; number 3, urine that is dark in color or red due to the presence of blood; nausea, vomiting, pain at the tip of the genital organ, especially in case of male; and a wavy cramping pain that starts in the backside and comes in front of the abdomen. Diagnosis. For diagnosis purpose, your doctor might ask you to have a urine test, blood test, KUB X-ray or CT scan. A CT scan sometimes uses a contrast dye. Treatment depends on the type of stone, how bad it is and the length of the time you have the symptoms. There are different treatments to choose from. It is important to talk with your healthcare provider about what is best for you. Treatments. Stone size is the utmost crucial factor for determining the modality and the way of treatment. If your test result shows that the kidney stone is small and the stone sizes are less than 10 mm in diameter, your doctor may tell you to take painkiller or drink plenty of fluids to push the stone through your urinary tract. Most evidence suggests that stone less than 10 mm in diameter have a reasonable chance of passing through the urinary tract spontaneously. But if your kidney stone is large or if it is blocking your urinary tract, additional treatment may be necessary, which includes number 1, extracorporeal shockwave lithotripsy, that is ESWL, where a shockwave is given from outside to break the stone inside the kidney, but stones larger than 20 mm are usually not successfully treated with ESWL. Number 2, uteroscopy or URS. Uteroscopy is a procedure where a very small telescope called an uteroscope is inserted into the bladder up to the ureter and into the kidney to see and break the kidney stones. Number 3, percutaneous nephrolithotomy or PCNL. It is by far considered to be the best treatment for large kidney stones. PCNL involves making a half-inch incision in the backside with just enough space to allow a nephroscope to be passed and helps in breaking up the stone and sucking out into pieces. Number 4 is RIRS, that is retrograde intrarenal surgery. This procedure is performed using a flexible and effective endoscope to treat the stone in any location of the urinary tract, which may be otherwise impossible by traditional methods. And other types of kidney surgery such as open, laparoscopic or robotics are performed only if all other less invasive procedures fail. And now after we have discussed about what is kidney stone, what are the risk factors, types, symptoms, diagnosis and treatment, we will discuss on how to prevent kidney stones. For preventing kidney stones, based on various research, following points may be followed. Number 1, drink more water. The most important advice to avoid kidney stone is stay hydrated. One should drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water every day to avoid this kind of stone. Again, extremely small size kidney stone get naturally removed through urine if you drink plenty of water every day. Number 2, avoid oxalate rich foods. Do not eat oxalate rich foods such as certain fruits and vegetables, grains, legumes, nuts and seeds. Number 3, lemon juice. Lemon juices can be effective if the stone is formed due to citrate issue. You can add lemon juice to your water as many times as you want. Citrate in lemon prevents the formation of kidney stones and can even help to dissolve small stones. Number 4, use of basil juice. Basil juice can also be effective in the treatment of the kidney stone problem. Basil juice contains acetic acid that helps and break or dissolve kidney stones. Apple cider vinegar. It contains acetic acid that helps to dissolve kidney stones. Mix a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water and drink throughout the day. It might help to dissolve your kidney stone. Last but not the least, pomegranate juice. It's a rich source of antioxidants and good for overall health for kidney, as it flushes out kidney stones and other toxins from your body. So that's all for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Like the video, share with your friends and family and subscribe the channel for this kind of authentic medical knowledge. Take care.